In this guide, you will learn exactly how to select a healthy snake plant, set it up in the correct environment, and maintain a precise care routine to ensure it remains a structural centerpiece in your home for years. We will cover 5 practical areas: nursery selection and initial home setup, light placement and window orientation, soil and drainage requirements, watering and nutrition logic, and long-term growth optimization. When purchasing, inspect the leaf tips in bases carefully. A frequent error is choosing plants with brown, mushy bases or leaves that pull away easily from the soil. Instead, select a specimen with turgid, vertical leaves that show no signs of wrinkling or softening. A common mistake during selection is ignoring the rhizome health. You should ensure the plant feels stable in its pot. A wobbly plant often indicates a compromised root system. Additionally, avoid overlooking fungal spots. It is best to reject any plants with circular, sunken red or brown spots on the foliage. The snake plant is highly adaptable, but it still requires a period of acclimation. A common trap is repotting immediately. Rather, leave the plant in its nursery pot for at least 3 to 4 weeks to allow it to adjust to your home's specific ambient humidity and light. While these plants survive in low light, they truly thrive in brighter conditions. Many owners mistakenly place the plant in a windowless room or dark hallway. Instead, position the plant in a north or east-facing window for consistent, moderate light. Another misunderstanding is assuming they cannot handle any direct sun. In reality, snake plants can sit directly on a windowsill. However, avoid abruptly moving a plant from a dark corner to a south window. It is better to increase light levels gradually over 10 days to prevent the variegated edges from bleaching. Observe the leaf color and strength for feedback. If the dark green patterns begin to fade or leaves become floppy, the plant requires more light. Conversely, if you see burn scars, crispy, straw-colored patches, the thermal heat from the window glass is too high. Using moisture-retentive indoor potting soil is a primary cause of failure. For success, use a gritty, fast-draining mix. A reliable ratio is 40% potting soil, 40% perlite or pumice, and 20% coarse sand to ensure the rhizomes never sit in stagnant water. A common error is using deep, narrow pots that trap moisture at the bottom. It is much better to use wide, shallow terracotta pots. The porous clay helps evaporate excess moisture from the sides, which is critical for preventing root rot. Many people repot into a container that is far too large. Snake plants actually prefer being slightly pot-bound. Only move to a pot that is 2 to 3 centimeters wider than the current one and ensure there is a clear, unobstructed drainage hole at the base. A significant mistake is watering directly into the center of the leaf cluster. This trapped water will cause the plant to rot from the inside out. Instead, always pour water at the soil's edge, away from the foliage. Watering while the soil is still damp at the bottom is a frequent cause of decline. You must wait until the soil is dry through the entire depth of the pot. In a standard home, this usually means watering every 3 to 6 weeks, depending on the season. Avoid using high nitrogen fertilizers, which can cause weak growth. Instead, use a balanced cactus fertilizer, such as an 8-8-8, diluted to half strength. Feed only once in the spring and once in midsummer, avoiding all fertilizer during the winter. To maintain vertical structural integrity, the plant needs uniform light. If the plant leans, it is reaching for a light source. To prevent this, rotate the pot 90 degrees every month to keep the growth perfectly upright and symmetrical.
Some owners try to shape the plant by cutting the leaf tips. This is a mistake, as it permanently stops that leaf's growth. Another oversight is allowing dust to settle. Instead, wipe each leaf with a damp cloth monthly to keep the pores open for photosynthesis. 3 essential tools simplify snake plant care: a moisture meter with a long probe to reach the bottom of the pot, an unglazed terracotta pot for breathability, and a gentle microfiber cloth for regular leaf maintenance. Before we go, here's a quick summary checklist. Select a firm, upright plant with no soft spots at the base. Place in a north or east window for optimal growth. Use a 40-40-20 gritty soil mix in a terracotta pot. Water only at the edges when the soil is 100% dry. Wipe leaves regularly to maintain a healthy appearance.
The snake plant is a slow grower, so success is measured by stability rather than rapid production. If the pot begins to bulge or crack, it is a clear signal from the plant that the rhizomes have filled the space, and it is finally time to repot. By following this specific setup and maintenance routine, you have the exact framework required to grow a healthy, long-term snake plant. While this guide provides the practical execution for your home, you can also watch our complete reference guide on Plantopedia for a broader overview of the plant's origins and natural growth behavior. Explore our other master companion guides to ensure every plant in your collection receives this same level of precise, professional care.